Okay, this morning we're making pedals. So TJ is heating up the first bend, which is that bend right there, and then we'll go do the second bend. And we have a template to work off of. All right, we're putting the pedals on, and put this bar across there and clamp them up so that the pedals are exactly level across there and equal. And then master cylinder plate was on the other side, and we set the pedal exactly so it was exactly in front of the master cylinder. And now we're doing this side, so we'll set this right in the right spot, and when we get it exactly in the right spot, we'll nail it down, and then we'll be able to move on to the next. Okay, we just built the two kid seats. This is a 4-seat trike. So now TJ is going to finish welding them. I got them all tacked up. He's going to do all the finish welding, and that'll be it for the seats. We're going to show the angle of the dangle here, and as you can see, get the brake out of it. It's the clutch, and that puppy, because of this thing is at an angle, as you can see, that plunger goes exactly straight in, and because I have such a long throw, like that much is going to be all you're going to need to do the clutch. You know, you only have to push the pedal about an inch and a half max to do the clutch, and the same with the brake. You can see it goes exactly straight in. When you're welding up frame members, remember to stop halfway through, and don't get carried away and over welded, because you can bend your frame right up. You get this too hot, and it'll bend up, it'll all warp and shit, you know. So you weld it in a little bit at a time, basically, you know, like half of it at a time. Now Monday, when John gets here, his job is going to be to take all 4 of those and cut the roundouts so that the carrier, because this trike is being lowered down to about 6 inches off the ground. The frame will be 6 inches off the ground because that's what he wants, and I'm all excited about doing a lowrider. So we have to lower everything by about 3 inches, and so we'll set the carrier. The carrier will sit in here, and then when it's nailed in, then we'll take cardboard, make a template, and cut plate steel gusset that will fill this whole thing. So this carrier will be able to carry anything you want to plug into that transaxle, all the way up to and including a V8. No sweat whatsoever. It's going to be bullet freaking proof. So that's it for Saturday. And there's the 4 seats over there, and so that's it for Saturday's work. Yeah. We're setting the carrier today. So first off, we set it so that it's equal distance from frame out to, we pick a spot and measure from there to there on both sides, and that sets that part of it. And then we make sure that that the engine is going to set level, so we set the height of everything so that the motor sits level and not at an angle. And then the most important part is to set, so we set the angle so that we're going straight down the road. So we set this angle here, and you do that by measuring from a picked point up to a spot. We've used the chisel and put a mark right here in the weld, just a little dot in the weld right in the center, and then we just measure from there back to there, and that makes sure that it's sitting straight, and you go straight down the road like that, and that's how that works. And then when we get it, we're happy with it, then we nail it, weld it down. Okay, we just bent the top tubes. The carrier is nailed down permanently. We still got the plate steel to put in back there, but that'll come. We just bent this the top tube here according to where his seat butt, the seat butt is right here. We marked that so that his feet, and so these feet hit the pedals just right in the right spot, and determines the shape of the frame. Now I got to actually cut off a ½ inch so it goes a little bit further in, so that this pipe will actually be right down here. This will be dropped down right down there, and then the head goes in there. So that's it for now. All right, frameage. You got them cut and bent for the top tubes. I'm not going to weld them in until tomorrow when John's here, and so we can toy with, you know, moving them around just a little bit, you know, in or out, see what he likes, and see how that goes right into the carrier, and it'll be welded down inside there. You're going to stick your welder down in there, and then bring all of this and fold it around it, pound it around it, and weld it all back in again, so that this part of the frame is held into the carrier really well. And let's take a look underneath and see what this looks like down here. All right, now you can see the carrier is actually elevated off the frame about 2 3/8 inches, maybe close to 3 inches, a little bit less than 3. So, and we still have to put the plate steel in that space there to fill that in with our gusset. And there's our frame. Simple, one bend in the top tube, one bend in the bottom tube, because to be honest, you don't really need a whole lot of fucking bends in a goddamn trike frame. Ah!